Come along with me today as I transplant some peppers that I got at the store. I'm having a little breakfast. These young cucumbers are great. All right, let's go get some things we need to get these peppers planted. Here's 3 pepper plants. I have them chilling over here in the shade. Here's a cup, another cup. Gonna need that. I'm gonna plant them over here beside these pepper plants that are already growing. I put these in the ground, must be almost 2 months ago. So I'm getting these others in late. These are habaneros, and I just fed my grandson the first one off of here yesterday, and he said it wasn't hot. Probably because it was not really fully formed. All right, so I'm gonna put probably 2 in here, and I'll figure out a place for the other one. There's a volunteer tomato, which is probably Everglades. Seems like that's what volunteers the most. Right, grab a bucket. Hey doggy. You're not gonna dig up my pepper plants this year, are you? Because you're not a puppy anymore, right? Right. We'll see. Hopefully she digs up one of those habaneros, if she digs up any, right? I'm gonna get some vermicomposting from my vermicomposting bed, which is under here. Look at all that life down in there. Yes, indeed. Now I gotta find where I put my trowel. This could be a while, because that DOG might have taken it somewhere. Or I could have put it in the ground when I was done working with it last time. And that could be anywhere. And let me know if you guys have to look for your tools when you're getting started too. I got my first tomato yesterday on Father's Day. That's the second one. We ate the one yesterday. It's gonna be perfectly ripe. I'm not seeing it in here either. However, we do need some alfalfa pellets for our project. So it's a good thing I came in here. And I will find that pesky little trowel somewhere, sometime. Somewhere over the rainbow. My trowel is, I see it. Oh my goodness. Down there where I was planting some squash like 3 weeks ago. Planted some mystery squash seeds. And look at them, they're taking off. Looks like this one's the best, closest to the edge. This is a squash that I don't know what variety it is. It was a volunteer I found in an industrial park last year. So I planted some seeds and they're taking off. And there is my trowel. Make sure it's, it was caught on a little bean plant. And I could use my shovel. I might use my shovel, which was also laying here. All right, let's go get that vermicompost. Right, doggy? Get some that doesn't have quite so much life in it. Has a lot of worms. All right. Bump some worms back in. Okay, cover this back up so the DOG doesn't try to eat stuff in it. I've got a lunchbox red. That might be nice to put right in the front so the grandkids and everybody can come out and get what they want when they want it. I've got a jalapeno hot. And I've got another lunchbox red. I didn't realize I had 2 lunchboxes. Oh well, that's good. It's a sweet pepper, and usually more prolific than like a bell. Bells, you don't really get that many from each plant. All right, so I got some grass mulch here over everything. So let's get rid of that. This is the lunch box. It's not very deep mulch. This is good soil though, because I've been planting things here for other years. So I'm not putting too many amendments in this, but I'll dig a nice hole. I don't usually plant in the morning, but we're supposed to get rain today. So I might put a little covering on it to protect it. And I will let it recover a little bit before I put it out in full sun. Because a lot of times, even if they say it's going to rain, we will get some full sun at some part of the day. All right, so let's put some vermicomposting in there. We'll dig that in. And we'll also put some of these alfalfa pellets. It's great fertilizer. Dig that in, and I'll put some across the top too. Right, dog? Angel, you're a good girl. If you wonder about having enough nitrogen in your soil, this is what you can do. One thing that you can do. One thing organic that you can do, because these are organic alfalfa pellets. So I really do enjoy doing it that way. Now we can bury these down a little bit deeper than where it's planted in the pot. We can take off a couple leaves. It'll give the plant a little bit more stability, and it will get a few extra roots along there. Not like a tomato, you can't bury it up to here and expect to get roots, but it will get some roots across the bottom there. Most plants do that. So I'm gonna plant it right down to there. These roots actually got dried out a bit. What I forgot to do is, before I plant them actually, I'll use the pot to make a space for the plant to go in. So what I'll do is I'll put the pot in. Where I want it to end up, and then I'll pack the soil around there pretty solidly. Give it a little bump each way and pull it out. Then my plant will just plop right down in there perfectly, and I can give it some water. I do like to give it water at this stage so the water can go down in there and put some of the dirt around the transplant. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get some of my swamp water for this. Get these plants off to a good start. So let's go get our swamp water. It's right over here. Ooh, this has been out here a little long. Look at that, just broke right up. So I'm gonna get like probably put 3 or 4 cups of this in here. and then put water in. I like to do 50-50 if I'm planting something like this. Right, let's go get some water. I used to tell people that you could put that on full strength, but then I started making it with crumb-free, and it seemed like it got the nitrogen levels up so high that you couldn't really do that. Oh, there's the end of the hose over there. So I'm not gonna spray myself. All right, here we go. Come on out whenever you're ready. There we go. Right, nice. Right, dog? Absolutely, positively. All right, so we'll put some force in there to get the soil to compact down around the root ball. Like I said, we should get some rain today, so that's gonna be wonderful. Get some nice rain on a freshly planted plant. So I'm gonna put a little more vermicompost around the top there. And some more of these alfalfa pellets, which break down. They like crumble when they get wet. Takes them a little while, but they absorb the water and then just crumble. So that's awesome. Grow, peppers grow. Then I'll put this mulch back around it. That's just grass clippings. Evidently, DOGS like alfalfa pellets too. Really, Angel? All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that and I hope you learned something. My goal is to help you grow more nutrient-dense organic food. So if you got any tips and tricks from this, got any help, let me know in the comments. And I put an entry up here to a video that if you like this video, I know you're gonna love this video. So click on that and I'll see you again real soon.